Taking a little road trip to get a Z400 today. Stuck in traffic. I love 376 at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, I saved all the headache and I pulled the motor out of this Can-Am Outlander 800. It really wasn't too difficult. Me and Cody pulled it out within about an hour. So, anyway, I have it out on the floor over here. And I'm going to be pulling this thing apart here. So, I'm going to have to make a puller for this. I'm not going to spend 50 bucks to buy one. It takes an M14 by 1.50 thread pitch. 80 millimeter in length, and I just use a spacer rod and it should pop that thing right off of there. But I think I separate the trans. But this here has a tight crank. I can't even turn it. Oh, I mean, the starter would crank it, but it was real tight. So that leads me to believe that the rod bearings were spun. That's usually what happens with these motors. So either the pickup screen got plugged for the oil pump, or maybe the oil pump failed. I won't know until I get these cases split on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could dig up some bolts and see what we can't make for this puller. So I found the bolt I need for the puller, M14 by 150. Now I have this rod here from a gear puller set from a Mitsubishi. It's a little bit too long, so I'm gonna chop a bit off. I'm gonna leave the ball end in this end though, or maybe I'll redo it again. But what I'm trying to do here is, I think, is to take a drill bit and kind of dimple this. That way this ball end will kind of sit in here where it kind of spins. Let me see what I can come up with here. Alright, so here's what I come up with. I put a dimple in here. So basically the ball end will fit down in this dimple like that. And then we're going to slide this in here. And then screw this sucker in here. And hopefully it's gonna pop this off of here. I just can't see spending 50 bucks for a puller. And my battery's dead. I'm gonna have to recharge this damn thing. Maybe I'll get a wrench real quick, see what happens. Got it all tore down. Haven't been doing any video here, just been really busy. The crankshaft was out of this thing, so I sent it back ready. I ordered one from Griffin's Performance. It was like $752 with the 300 core, so I'll get 300 back, so it was like 350 bucks. But I got a new reman crank in it. Got new rings for it. I just got this thing all parts washed, and I'm doing some assembly right now. I have to clean up the cylinder heads and stuff yet. I'm going to take a wire wheel to the valves and get all the carbon off and all that fun stuff. But yeah, Cant parts aren't very cheap. Gasket set was like $200 freaking for it, and the crank and everything else, the rings. So I got about like $1,000 in it fixing it. But yeah, picked up another Tri-Z, 85.5. Guy was restoring it. Needs a carb and needs a piston. I have all the parts for it, so I'll be working on that real soon here. Trying to get it ready for Tri-Con open house. 400X, we'll be building this tonight. My buddy Jude's come down. That's that one I had that explosion in the cylinder. Got a new cylinder, piston rings for it. Yeah, really that's about it. Nothing too much has changed. Just working on this old Cant-Am. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this thing together and see what we get into here. Well, working on the old Can-Am again tonight. Have to finish up the radiator relocation kit. Just waiting on my buddy Adam to get a few more clamps, and we have to kind of figure out the hoses on it and stuff. But we'll get that thing finished up tonight. Just want to show you guys what kind of mileage this diesel's getting, man. I've been pulling, look at this, don't know if you can see that, 26 miles a gallon average. I've seen that go up to about, I've seen it go up to about, I don't know, a little over 27, but that's like, I guess you say hypermiling. And the thing is, I noticed the more RPM this truck gets, even with the 411s, it seems like if I lug the motor, it gets worse mileage, like if I don't rev it as high. But right now I'm right around 2,000, so I noticed if I keep it about right around there, a little higher, it gets, it gets a little bit better. Then it'll go up and down, 26.1, 0.2, depending if I'm going up and down hills and stuff. But it's been pretty good. Pretty happy with the truck. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this Can-Am tonight and see how she runs. Okay, we'll do a startup.